Some call it liquid gold, but is it worth the time and effort to make chicken stock from scratch? Let's find out together. Welcome to Cooking with Chris, the YouTube channel where I show you some of my favorite recipes, give out tips on how to be a better cook, and just celebrate good food. Let's start out with a sheet pan. To make chicken stock, you need chicken parts with bones. To be specific, you could use whatever you like: backs, legs, a whole chicken cut up, or even the mighty chicken wing. Drizzle a little olive oil and a small pinch of kosher salt, coat the wings, and stick in a 425-degree oven for 30 minutes. Turn the wings every 10 minutes, just until they're slightly golden brown. Now for the chicken stock, you'll need a stock pot. Who would have thought? A tablespoon of vegetable oil and 1 onion cut in half, placed face down. 1 whole head of garlic halved, and if one of the half breaks apart like mine did, that's okay, just put the cloves in. Cook on medium heat until you have some caramelization on the garlic and onion, and you don't want to burn them, you're just looking for golden brown. Then go ahead and add a bunch of carrots that are peeled, a handful of parsley, stems too, 4 stalks of celery, and give everything a good stir until those chicken wings are ready. You want to toss those in the pot too. Toss in a bay leaf and some peppercorns. There will be a good amount of fat on the baking sheet. Drain that off, but you do want to grab those brown bits. So while the sheet is still warm, add a little water to it. Scrape off all those brown bits on the pan. They have a ton of flavor. Now you want to fill up that pot with water all the way to the top. You want to bring it up on medium heat, but once you see like that first bubble appear, that's when you want to turn the heat down, like way down. You want to keep the stock at a bare simmer the whole time. Not a simmer, just a bare simmer, like a low simmer. Don't boil it. For the first few hours, you want to skim off any scum, the foam that basically rises to the top. You also notice some grease rise up too. Skim most of that off. Check it every 30 minutes or so. You want this to go for at least 4 hours, up to 10 hours if you want. I actually went with 6 hours. After 6, I decided it was time to collect my gold. First, scoop out all of the solids, all the vegetables and the bones and chicken and everything. It'll just make it easier to strain. I have another stock pot waiting for me in the sink with a strainer. Make sure you get every last drop. I mean, you spent all this time making this, you might as well get it all, right? Grab the bowl with all the solids in it and get that liquid too. So if you're making soup, you're ready to go. If you're storing this for another day, like I am, you'll want to refrigerate this overnight. But first, it's way too hot to put in the fridge, so ice in the sink, some cold water, and let it chill for 5 to 10 minutes. That pot is still hot, even though that's not the pot we use to cook it. Give it a stir every now and then too. Once it's cooled down some, plastic wrap, put in the fridge, and see you in the morning. You'll see all the fat rise to the top after it's chilled. Try to grab that as much as you can. I mean, you don't have to, it isn't needed. Now find yourself some good freezer quart containers. I got these half-quart ones off Amazon, and start collecting. Maybe leave half an inch to leave some room for expanding. I got a total of 2.5 quarts. They're gonna go in the freezer, and in the next video, we'll find out if this whole process was worth it when we make some chicken noodle soup. Leave a comment below and let me know if you've made stock at home before and if you think it's worth the time. Thanks for watching another video right here on Cooking with Chris.